months and months in music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Talking Body by Tove. And there are these cool little melody lines if you wanted to follow some of those notes on the intro. Okay, the open G string, and then another open G string, and then 4th fret on the D, and then open B, and then 2 on the D string, and then an open G, and then a 4th fret on the D string. You can kind of pause the video, look at the tab for that. We kind of got that open G, G, F sharp, B, E, G, F sharp. Or I was digging on adding some basses. These aren't exactly the basses that are going on, but I was kind of digging on this just to harmonize those parts. You start with the open E and the open G together, and then maybe throw in another open E. And I'm doing that finger style. You could use this hybrid picking and a finger, kind of playing 2 notes at the same time. But you got open E and open G, and another open E, kind of using the thumb for that. And then open E with open G, but then when you play that 4th fret on the D, you may want to add 5th on the A. And then for the open B, you can play 3rd on the low E string with the open B, and then 2nd on the D with 3rd finger on the A, 3rd. And I got a C note there to back that up. And then 3rd on the A with open G, and then 5th fret on the A with 4th fret on the D string. So you can look at the tab for that too if you kind of dig on that. I was digging that for an intro, like E and G, E, E and G, D and F sharp, and then the G and B, C and E, C and G, D and F sharp. Or you could just back this up with chords. We're talking about a lot of easy ways to kind of do this. But we'd start on an E minor chord. And normally you do this 1st finger on the A second, 2nd finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of E minor. Now you may also dig on adding in 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, making that an E minor 7 and kind of digging on that voice. And then from the E minor, actually in the recording, you'll hear the bass go to the low E string on the 2nd fret F sharp note, and you can back that up with a D major chord. Normally you do that 1st finger on the G second, 2nd finger on the high E second, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, ah, the happy sounds of D major. Now you may also dig on lifting the 2nd finger. That's always a fun finger to lift. That makes a D sus2 chord, or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D suspended, and that way you can say some stuff around the D. Or you could add in that F sharp note by taking the thumb, putting them over the low E string 2nd fret. It's called a D slash F sharp, or D with an F sharp in the bass. Or you could do that a slightly different way and make it a D sus slash F sharp by doing 1st finger on the low E second, 2nd finger on the G second, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Which might make that a little bit easier to get to from the E minor 7. You're doing that 4-finger move and you want to get in that bass note, change to the F sharp. And then from the D, we'll be going to a G major chord. Normally you do that 1st finger on the A second, 2nd finger on the low E 3rd, 3rd finger on the high E 3rd. And if you strum all those together, ah, the happy sounds, G major. Now you may also dig on putting 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Makes it slightly more powerful G. And that can make that change easier from the E minor to the D slash F sharp to the G major. And then from the G, we'd be going to a C major chord. Normally you do that 1st finger on the B 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd, 3rd finger on the A 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, you get your clearest sound with that, and that's called C major. Now you may also dig on lifting the 1st finger, making that a C major 7. We're adding in the pinky on the B 3rd for C major 9, kind of saying some stuff around that. Or another way to play C major 9 would be doing 1st finger on the D 2nd, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Ah, that can make that a lot easier to get from the E minor 7 to the D sus slash F sharp to the 4-finger G into the C major 9. Looking for some easy ways out. And then from the C, we'll be going into a D chord at the very end. Now, there's a couple different ways you could kind of work this. You may want to try just a down count on each chord, kind of E for 8, and then E minor for 4, D slash F sharp for 4, G for 4, C for 4, and then C for 4, and then D for 4. So we have kind of a halving idea on most of our chords. E minor, D slash F sharp, G, C, C, D. Oh, and I'm digging on that idea. You could also make this a 3+5 idea on the halving. Kind of the E minor for 3, D for 5, G for 3, C for 5, C for 3, D for 5. Kind of a cool idea there too. So E minor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, E minor 2, 3, D for 5, G 2 3 C 1 2 3 4 5 C 2 3 D 1 2 3 4 5, kind of an idea. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You have the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now the weird part about applying that for the halving chords is you could take just the down, down, up on each chord. E minor, down, up, D, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, D, down, down, which kind of a cool way to do it. Or you could split the pattern between them, and you could do the E minor with the down, down, up, D slash F sharp with the up, down, up, G with the down, down, up, C with the up, down, up, C with the down, down, up, D with the up, down, up. So it'd be kind of cool to split the pattern to you. E minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, D, up, down, G, down, down, up, C, up, down, C, down, down, up, D, up, down, up, kind of an idea. Or, sometimes I get excited, and I like splitting it early. And so you can do the E minor with the down, down, and then hit the D for the up, down, up, and then G with the down, down, C with the up, down, up, C with the down, down, D with the up, down. What can be very cool is to mix up those ways to do it too. You want to find one way that works for you. But you have the E minor, D, G, C, C, D. Mix it up. E minor, D slash F sharp, G, C, C, D. Or you can mix it up another way. E minor, D, G, C, C, D. Might just depend on how you're feeling as to how you want to split that, especially when you're playing along with the recording. Now, one other thing I think about adding into the song too is more bass notes. So on the E minor, for instance, you'd have the low E string for your bass. You can make that first bass down, up, down, kind of throw in the low E string for your first down. Now on the D, you'd normally have a D for the bass, unless you did a D slash F sharp, then you have low E for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass, although in the recording sometimes you'll hear the A string for the bass. That's called a G slash B, or G with the B of the bass. And C would have the A for the bass, and that last D would be back to the D bass. So we could even work it as kind of a bass down up to get used to the basses for the halving chords. So you'd have kind of that E minor, down, up, D slash F sharp, G, C, C, D, if you kind of dig on that. So you have the E minor, D slash F sharp, G slash B, C, C, D, E minor. Or you could throw it in with the halving, it'd be cool to do G, C, or the split pattern after you know. Or you can mix it up with other strum patterns too, if you kind of dig on variations. Or you can play around with mixing up those chords too. We talk about a lot of variations. We're adding in little things around the chords to be cool too. Little hammer-on, pull-off licks kind of thing. I'm going to kind of experiment with that too. And there is one spot in the tune, actually, at the very, very end of the bridge, where you'll hear where things kind of hold on the C chord at the very end. And that's really kind of the only variation. Actually, just kind of keep that same chord progression going. At the end of the bridge, you'll kind of hear a hold on the C chords. You want to listen out for that. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Talking Body by Tove. So good luck.